found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitches burning out. Lightning in a bottle. I think I just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitches burning out.
Welcome in, First Choice Fantasy. We're back. Start sits, week 2. Week 1, let's do a little review with a little speed review. Brandon's geeky. Don't know what's up with that, man.
I got you guys so good. All of my picks last week, the ones I got wrong were all a joke, dude.
Yeah, you set an extremely high standard. Extremely high standard you set. I decided to reverse it. Go ahead, Alex. What are you saying?
What the hell's going on here, man?
Brandon?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's still got 3 and then one underneath for me. Is that how we're recording?
Oh,
It's
no,
not coming out like
I went
that, right?
on gallery view. On my screen, it's the normal view.
Alex is skeptical, as you should be, based on our selections last week.
Previous
Yeah.
selection.
All right.
Week
All right,
1,
we went. I had the best record at 6-6, so we did not get them all.
Gotta catch them all.
We did
not.
catch 'em all.
No.
Brandon, you were 4-7. Ed was 2-8.
So,
As you can see, that does not add up to 12, and we picked 12 guys, so you do the math.
Gus Edwards and Jerry Jeudy. Is that it? I don't think that's the only injuries I had.
You had 2 injuries.
Gus Edwards, Jerry Jeudy, and then I said start Trey Sermon. I guess you call that an injury. I don't know, but yeah.
I'm
Here's a
pissed off. My
thumbnail,
man
so.
Jerick McKinnon couldn't even get off the bench. Like, here I am trying to take a deep shot, and they cannot help me out. That's my guy over there rotting on the bench. Send him back to San Francisco, bro.
Probably need him now.
Ed and I were competing with the running back starts with Trey Sermon and Mostert. My argument was, Raheem Mostert's healthy now. He's going against the Lions.
Little did you know.
Little did I know. His time was coming. Raheem Mostert.
His body just hates him.
Done for this season. Wow.
Was he not even a football player until later in life? It's not even like he's had a lifetime of just
sounds
shots. He's just made out of glass.
Yeah, he became.
It's like, how good would he be otherwise?
I mean, he kind of appeared when he was 27, 28.
Well, I remember when he was getting run with the Eagles in preseason.
The Eagles, yeah.
And we would always cut him before the season started.
Facts.
We saw something. We didn't want him getting hurt, so we tried to save him.
I just wanted to iterate real quick before we do get into the things. These are our quarterback and tight ends episode today. We're gonna split them up from here on out, so shorter view time. Hopefully, it's probably not gonna be 30 minutes. Hopefully, it's probably 29. But as far as the records, Alex did say them. We're going based on projected points on Sleeper. So
that is very key.
Hit
and
over.
We're not arguing with Sleeper. Whatever Sleeper says is what I'm going with. I don't give a shit. Take it up with Sleeper. I think Brandon had a pick where it was a point under what Sleeper's projection was. Well, that's wrong.
Week 1.
You're a point over, you're right.
If you guys notice, week 1, Sleeper had just about everyone's projections at 10 points.
Yeah.
Although
now
I
you've
did
got Ronald Jones with 6 points. Which is crazy.
I guess we'll get to that. But start off with some quarterbacks. Ed should kick us off. We're going to go in reverse order here.
I'm going to go with somebody that it probably is a big head scratcher, seeing as it's, he only passed the ball actually 24 times last week. But Joey Burrow, it's a strange thing because, they had so many carries, it was a close game too. So it was very strange to see. But I think they're going to get back to their passing ways against Chicago. And you watched, hopefully, if you did watch it, the Rams play against Chicago. Stafford was corking that long ball. The defense, the secondary just sucks at deep balls.
A lot of errors.
And you got T. Higgins running the deep routes. You got Jamar Chase, obviously, with the big touchdown last week. He should do another good thing this week.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought? I mean, the white laces.
He's good. Who'd have thought? What?
A lot of people actually didn't think that.
Who would have thought?
We won't get into it. But, Joey Burrow against Chicago. Scary initially, but after seeing Stafford just dice them up last week, I think it's definitely a worthy start.
Their defense is not what it used to be.
I think it's just the name of Khalil Mack being over there. That's what's scary. Because the cornerbacks, I don't even know who they have anymore. They used to have Kyle Fuller, but
not there.
Blanking on the dude's name. Dude drafted last year. Jalen something. Jalen Jones? It's not Jalen Jones. No, fucking. I'm not a Bears fan.
Must not be that important.
Definitely not that important.
Who is important is the fucking GOAT, Tom Brady. Gonna follow up a strong week 1 performance. Fuck yeah. I don't think Atlanta's offense is disgusting as it was last week. It was pretty fucking bad. I actually think they're going to put up, I don't know. I think they're going to put up some points to make this a, somewhat of a game, and Tom Brady will really shred apart that defense. It won't last long because Brady and company are going to shred this defense. Atlanta's going to try and keep up, but they're not going to. So, but by the end of the day, Tom Brady's going to have a big game.
I thought about sitting Matt Ryan, but I figured that would be too much of a cupcake. But starting Teddy B, if you're looking for a streaming option, this is a very good one, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to throw the ball a ton, but if you saw, he was extremely efficient, and the Broncos had like their most efficient offensive game in like years. So he's solid. He's not amazing, but he's solid. And I know Judy went down, but they still got some weapons. And if you saw Jacksonville, like they're not. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but it's not going very well.
The defense is really bad.
Yeah. So if you're looking
we
for
had a defensive
guy,
start, Denver
anyone but
defense.
Jacksonville. Yeah, I mean, Teddy should give you a safe floor. He's not putting up 35, but hopefully you don't need him to.
Well, as Brandon just said about defenses and whatnot, we had a defensive start. It would be the Denver Broncos because they have a great defense and playing rookie Trevor Lawrence.
That's going to be your DFS defense right there.
That's true. And leagues that you actually have defenses still, who really knows? But Trevor Lawrence is a sit as a result of that, obviously. 55 pass attempts last week. I think he had like 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, some crazy crap.
It's the thing, man. He's going to Winston his way into success, even if he's throwing picks.
I don't think he will. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'm not going to rule it out, but week 1, it was very, very, very pass heavy, and I just don't see that continuing. And the fact that Denver's defense is just good. Trevor Lawrence is going to struggle. I mean, you want that green card, subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, follow us on Twitter. Nobody watched that last week, but yeah, Trevor Lawrence is sit. I don't want him. I don't want him starting this week. Brandon, tell us about how you started him last week and how'd that feel? How did he even perform last week? I know he had like 3 touchdowns.
20 points.
Well, you started him, and that was a hit, I believe, for you. So.
Oh, I did. You'd like to see it. I'm right on Trevor Lawrence 1 week. I'm right on him another week. Sit him this week against Denver.
Started.
I like it. I like that.
You probably have someone better, but
I'm riding with Kirk Cousins because Arizona's defense.
You mean you're riding without Kirk Cousins?
Well, yeah, I guess in this situation,
you're leaving him at home.
Leaving him. I don't even know if I'm inviting him over.
Oh no!
If someone were to invite Kirk Cousins over for dinner,
you're leaving him outside.
Yeah, leave him outside. Finish your entrees and let him in after you take the dogs out. Kirk Cousins is a sit. The O-line didn't fare too good against the Cincinnati Bengals defense. So Chandler Jones had 5 sacks last week. Could he follow it up this week and get double-digit sacks? Who knows?
Bold take. I like it.
I'm going with I'm sitting the guy that got sat down by Chandler Jones 5 times last week, Ryan Tannehill, because holy shit was that line really bad. And Seattle, I don't know if their defense is good, but they look good against Indy. I thought they were putting a lot of pressure on Wentz, even if it was partially because Wentz just stands back there for all of eternity, each and every snap. But Seattle looked feisty. It's a road game for Tennessee. I mean, they obviously struggled. This could come back to bite me, and like it probably will. But I don't trust him. I have him in a redraft, and I'm probably going to be streaming someone else because I don't trust him.
That's fair. That's fair. You know who we do trust? It seems like you and Brandon are in lockstep with this one. But
oh yeah,
best quarterback. We're talking about best quarterback who we think is going to finish quarterback 1.
Just QB of the week, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert for me.
Russell Wilson.
And I went with the same pick. Russell Wilson against.
I had Kyler last week. Maybe I'm the quarterback whisperer.
Maybe you are.
Like
Could be.
Wilson. Tennessee, I feel like
Secondary's trash.
I feel like this happened last year where I would sit quarterbacks playing Tennessee because of the previous year where Tennessee was good, and then they would just shred Tennessee. And now we've watched Tennessee get shredded Sunday, and I get it was Murray, but it's probably going to keep happening. Yeah, it's not good. But
that's not good all around, offensively and defensively, obviously.
Into the boring part.
Boring. I am so excited for this guy.
What the
You want me to get into it?
Yeah, how about you get into that after you
bounce back tight end of the week, Robert Tonyan.
Are you kidding me? Oh shit! I thought you were. Oh, that's gross.
Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna shred this team, even though
That's what we said last week.
Well, they fucking sucked last week, but
the Saints had a good defense.
I highly doubt that Aaron Rodgers is going to get embarrassed by the Lions, unless he's legitimately trying to sabotage this team. If he does look awful, then have your concerns, Green Bay Packers fans.
You're having your concerns now because that roster sucks.
Yes,
and when Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams leave in the offseason, it is really going to suck.
Yeah, you're going to be looking like the Jaguars without the number one overall quarterback.
Very bad. I'm going Tyler Higbee because he saw a decent amount of targets, and because honestly, I don't really know who to tell you to start other than like the top three guys. So I'm just going to say that Higbee catches a touchdown against the Colts for no reason other than he saw a solid amount of targets, and maybe he ends up at the end zone.
He's playing against the Rams, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I did write down on the list that Tyler Higbee is playing the Rams, so I see why.
If you're going to tie something into this.
Interesting. Nope, I just wrote the wrong team down. But, it didn't affect my delivery.
No, it was excellent.
Stay calm.
If I had Higbee, I'd
gotta analyze the mistake and just go past it.
I respect it. You want to talk about mistake?
Say
your start.
So no. Huh? What happened last week, tight end wise? I don't know. I was wrong. I had Anthony Ferguson. So this week,
yeah, you did.
I wanted to go again with like another deeper, it's deeper than that type thing. It was very, very deep for a tight end to start, kind of like a streaming thing in a way.
Yeah.
So I went to Dallas, but I've changed my mind.
Oh.
Okay, this killed me last episode. I decided to change my mind on a running back on a sit, and I ended up sitting David Montgomery.
Schultz.
Sure did.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't, based on my last week. But instead, I'm going to go to a new Dallas. It's going to be Dallas Goedert against the San Francisco 49ers. Last week, it's not really spicy, honestly. I think he's going to be top 5 tight end. I'm just going to say that. That's not really bold.
You're probably starting him if you have him.
That's another thing. But I'm going based on the fact that he's projected only 9.6 points, something like that, against 49ers. Where was I going with this? TJ Hawkinson last week, obviously, just annihilated him. Goedert looked pretty good last week. Zach Ertz possibly injured as well. Dallas Goedert, I would feel comfortable against 49ers starting, but that's pretty much it. But I was going to go with Dalton Schultz, who is a sleeper, I would say, if you are in total chaos 16-team leagues. You know what I'm saying? But Dallas Goedert. San Francisco.
Kind of tanking that league, so he's going to the bench.
I'm not going to lie, Dallas Goedert, this is not because I'm an Eagles fan, but he looks like one of the best tight ends in the league, aside from the best.
I just want to point out that the touchdown really catch he had was not a catch. There's no fucking way he caught that.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely no chance he caught that. We just couldn't tell because Atlanta paints their end zones black. It's super dark. So shout out to you guys, Falcons. Really appreciate it.
You got the fantasy points for it, though.
Yeah, sure did. I'm just going to move on here. I'm sitting Gerald Everett because he got 2 catches. Not a lot of targets. I'm not buying it. That's it.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't hate it.
And I'm not buying it.
Okay, that's fair. I'll move on. Well, Dwayne Eskridge is hurt. He's in concussion protocol. I think Russ Wilson can be quarterback 1 this week, and you didn't hate it. Maybe Gerald Everett gets a touchdown.
I don't think that's a false opinion either. I'm just going to say Everett's not going to catch one this week, which means he is going to catch one.
How relevant was Eskridge at all?
I think. Well, I mean, the team didn't pass that much. Yeah, he was wide receiver 3. Yeah, I think he got more targets. This might be a bold, dumbass statement to say, but I think he got more targets than Lockett last week. Let me check.
Wide receiver 3 of Seattle, like David Moore for like 15 years.
I'm tripping. He got 1 target, but it was for 1 target, 1 catch. But I mean, they only passed the ball like 23 times last week, so maybe they passed more. But yeah, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It is what it is, you know. You go. Wait. Dalton, Schultz, Gerald Everett. Which one?
Gerald Everett.
Neither.
Bold. All right. All right, Brandon, go ahead.
I'm going Steelers tight ends. Sit them all. I think the Steelers are going to have some success elsewhere other than tight end. Last week they had Mark Andrews going against the Raiders, and he didn't really fare so well. So sit your Steelers tight ends, start everyone else.
Yeah, that does make sense after last week. My sit. Who even is my sit? You're sick that you drafted him. Just think about it for a second. You are a sickie. You're sick. You drafted Mike Gesicki. You're sick. You drafted Mike Gesicki. He did nothing last week. Then he got 0 points. Am I wrong?
Yeah, he did. He didn't get a single point.
Yeah, and after seeing what the Steelers tight ends did, thank you, Brandon, for that one. Sitting Steelers tight ends, seeing what they did last week against Buffalo, seeing as what that happened, and then Mike Gesicki did nothing. I think Mike Gesicki is going to be a decent sit. I don't know how many points projected. You probably didn't draft him to sit him, but I would sit him if you did draft him, and if you still have him, sit him or trade him. Probably nobody wants him, but sit him. Yeah, probably maybe soon, sometime soon.
Consider it.
It's very sick.
Tight ends.
You want to hear about somebody who's sick? The tight end ones. And Alex was right last week.
Yeah, because I went Kelsey, which is why I'm going Kelsey again, because this is the
fuck out here. It's going to be Mark Andrews.
No, it's not.
Field, bang.
I'm sure
the Ravens have to be passing the ball. They have to.
Bro, they are. So people not named Mark Andrews, apparently.
It's going to be this week. They're saving Mark Andrews' legs.
I'm all right with Ed's
this week.
You guys are sickening me with the name you just dropped. The Ravens. Anyway, nobody knows what happened. We're just gonna leave it at that. George Kittle, he's tight end 1. He's been tight end 1 since he was born. Yeah, he's really good. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Bye.
We require you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, we hire hitmen to go after you. That's not true. So goodbye. Later.